sorry.
It's not healthy.
Of course you make your own decisions.
Is everything all right? Yeah, everything's fine. Do you still have that counselling appointment?
Yeah, I was about to go off to it, actually.
I'll do it.
Terese, that's fantastic.
Yeah, thank you. Do you want me to give you a lift there?
I'll make my own way.
All right, I'll text you the details.
Hey, you guys want anything from Harold's?
How about a wet nurse to give my boobies a break? This one's insatiable at the moment.
Wow, she must be getting fueled up for baby gym.
Are you taking her into work?
Yeah, it's a class for babies. Every Saturday morning.
Well, that won't work. I've been eyeing sensory play sessions.
Oh, come on, we do that every day here.
A baby can never get too much mental stimulation.
Look, I think physical activity is just as important. And come on, how cute would she look in itty-bitty activewear?
I still think we should prioritise her brain at this stage of development.
Yeah, agree to disagree. You get the final decision.
Well, as a future enthusiast for her sporting pursuits, I'm going to have to go with the shed on this one. Sorry, Davey.
Sorry, Davey.
That's fine, majority rules. Sure there'll be classes on other days.
Bye.
Say bye, Daddy. Bye, Dada. Hey.
This really is going to be a lovely Christmas, isn't it?
Mummy, you crying?
No, I'm just happy.
Even though Clive's spending it in New Zealand?
Well, he's spending it with his daughter and I'm spending it with mine. And I'm sure the boys are looking forward to it, Erinsborough Christmas, just as much as we are.
I'm sure they are.
Hey, Chloe wants to know if we've booked flights to Adelaide.
Have you told her we're going to Sydney?
Look, about that.
We agreed.
Yeah, I know. And it's tricky, I get it. Yes, Abigail's in Sydney, but don't forget, Isla has her cousins in Adelaide too.
Boo, we discussed this. It's more important for us to be there for Leo. And he's already made plans. Breakfast with Brittany's parents, lunch at Mum's. We have to go somewhere, and my vote is for Sydney.
Okay, well, my vote's Adelaide. Looks like Nick gets the deciding vote.
Twice in one day, we'll never hear the end of it.
How long's he been there?
Hi. Don't know. Why?
I hope he stays put all afternoon.
Why? What's wrong?
Terese has agreed to do marriage counselling with Grandad.
Isn't that a good thing?
Yeah, it's great. It's exactly what they need, but what they don't need is Glen interfering.
Why? What did he say?
Nothing. That's the point. When Terese told Grandad, he just stood there. I could see the wheels turning.
Harlow, if Dad and Terese want to save their marriage, then counselling is the first step. Focus on that. Forget about Glen.
Before we start, I'd just like to clarify what my role is in these sessions. I can already tell by your body language that communication is an issue. So I'm here to help you start talking again, but also to start listening to each other. I want you to know that this is a safe space, so nothing should be off the table.
Sounds fair enough.
Okay. Well, let's start by hearing what you both hope to achieve out of counselling.
Well, I've already achieved a great deal just by being here. This is a very big first step to saving our marriage, which is what I want, of course. Terese, I know that I am to blame for us being here. And the way that I handle situations when things don't go my way, it is completely unacceptable. I'd really like this to be the start of a road to recovery. It's not going to be easy, I know that. But I want you to know that I will do whatever it takes.
Terese?
I'm willing to listen. But I'm not like him. It's way too early to even contemplate saving our marriage, and I don't even know if that's what I want.
I thought you might want to wet your whistle.
I'm right.
I could heat up some soup for you.
No, thanks.
So, what's all this then?
Getting married. Keep up.
Yeah, but I thought that Roxy was doing all the planning.
She was. Now I am.
Why?
Chloe let us know that there's been a cancellation at the ballroom, and it's right after I finish my chemo sessions. I figured we'd take it.
And you'd put yourself under a whole lot more pressure.
I'm not even working right here, Gran. And Roxy's right in the middle of Christmas rush, so it's only fair that I take this on.
And you're right in the middle of cancer treatment, chemotherapy. I can't believe Roxy would be okay with this.
Ah, she doesn't know yet.
Karl Eugene Francis Canning.
Gran. I want our wedding to be perfect. Okay, especially for Rox. Since I got diagnosed, she's been there for me. You know, since the start, she's just dropped everything.
Doesn't mean you have to make yourself sicker.
I know you're worried about me. But you don't have to be. Carl's got this.
Paul needs to control the situation. He needs to control everybody around him. And he has no problem lying to his family and twisting things to get what he wants. You know, it doesn't matter how despicable the act. You know, in his mind, it's okay to do that for the family. He does it to everyone. Every child, every sibling, every wife. No, he says he's doing it to protect them, but in the end, he's just hurting them. I can't trust you anymore.
If I can say something in my defence.
It's probably better not to frame it as attacking or defending.
3 words. Pot, kettle, black.
Excuse me?
Oh, come on. Your halo isn't that shiny. I mean, what about all the times that you cheated on your poor, simple, trusting fiancé and then left the poor guy at the altar?
With you, Paul. I cheated on Gary with you.
Yeah, and what about all the months I spent in jail for a crime I didn't commit because you perjured yourself in a murder trial?
My son was killed. And so was my father-in-law. There were extenuating circumstances.
Now who's justifying their behaviour, eh? Yeah, it's all right for you to have excuses, but not me. Is that how this works now?
Oh, they don't come anywhere close to what you've done.
Oh, really? What about the hidden cameras you covered up at the hotel? Oh, yeah, it's all very well. You're very, very happy for me to play dirty when it gets you out of trouble. So you can just drop the Mother Teresa act, all right? Because like attracts like. That is why you are with me, Terese. Because we are exactly the same.
Okay, I'm just going to step in here and suggest we try an exercise.
You know, forget your exercise. I don't even know why I agreed to come.
Karl's put the feelers out for wedding ideas. Are they all from Vic?
You bet. Daddy providing the goods for his granddaughter. That came for you also.
Oh, it's from Byron. Oh, he always gives such thoughtful gifts. Darling boy.
You know, I did give you a grandchild. I literally birthed her from my loins. Surely that would give me the golden child status for, like, at least a year.
I don't play favourites, Nicolette.
I'll go put these by the tree.
Hey! Listen, we were just having a talk about Christmas.
And family.
Oh, it's weird. So were we. I mean, I guess it's not that weird. It is the time of year.
Yeah. Look, we were having a chat about going down to Adelaide for it.
Or Sydney, and we thought we'd made a decision.
But we obviously haven't.
And you always said you'd go with the flow.
We're happy to cover your flights, accommodation, whatever.
No, sorry, guys, but while you were dithering, Mum and I assumed we'd be staying here.
What's wrong with you, love?
Nothing.
Doesn't look like nothing to me.
Oh, I'm taking a break. You know, not pushing it, like I said.
I don't remember you saying that. How's all the planning going?
Good.
The list? still only just got the venue here, love.
I've only just started.
And you're already taking a break.
What's your point?
This is a huge job. Most people book their weddings months, even years in advance, and they have help.
All right. I hadn't thought of that.
Well, I've got a friend who's a retired florist, and maybe she'll do the flowers for you if I ask nicely.
Yeah?
And maybe I can get a discount for you too. Now, you just take it easy, and we are going to whip this wedding into shape before you know it.
I don't want to argue with you again, Glen.
I'm not here to argue. I just want to make sure you're okay.
Honestly, I don't know if I am.
What happened?
Paul said some things, some truths about my behaviour, and there's a part of me that's thinking that he's got a point.
This is what he does. You cannot let him get inside your head.
Glen, he's been in my head since the moment I met him. Anyway, you're right about the counselling. So if you want to gloat, you can go ahead.
I don't. I just want to help. What about we get some food in?
I don't want to eat. I don't want to talk or listen. I just want to be on my own.
That's not a great idea.
If I'm lucky, I'll get 15 minutes of peace before the kids come home.
Well, give me a call if you need anything. I'm serious.
Thank you.
Serves us right for making assumptions.
There has to be a solution to this. We just need to look at all of the options and work out the best compromise that suits everyone.
Or at least 2 out of the 3.
Technically, yes. Although, it'd be nice if you all agreed.
No, Jane, I think you're right. And I think we can do this, right? What if we took it in turns? Okay, this year, Adelaide. Next year, we can go Sydney. The year after, we can stay here.
Oh, I really don't think Isla should have to wait 3 years to have Christmas in her own home.
Is there a reason Adelaide would be first? It makes more sense to be Sydney.
Does it? And how's that, Davey?
Because then Isla and Abigail get to have their first Christmas together.
Really, I think her first year should be here.
I still think it should be Sydney.
Well, I still think that our best option here so far is Adelaide.
So we're back to square one.
You know, I didn't expect her to come out with all guns blazing like that. I thought Terese was there for the same reason as me.
So did I.
You know, I took responsibility for everything I'd done. I couldn't have been more upfront.
Sounds like you were just defending yourself after she came at you.
No. I let my emotions get the better of me, and I shouldn't have. I really hurt her, Harlow, and I don't know how I'm going to come back from this one.
You shouldn't blame yourself for that.
There were only 2 people in that session.
I'm not talking about Terese. Glen has been in her ear since we got here. You know he talked her out of wearing the wedding ring that you got her?
I know he has some issues with me.
No, he's meddling. Doing everything he can to keep you two apart.
Happy with yourself?
Excuse me?
Tearing strips off your wife. This is your way of reconciling, is it?
I think you need to
This is why you need to stay out of her life. This toxic psychological abuse dressed up in a $2,000 suit.
Oh, just hang on a
She
second.
was shaking because of what you did to her. Now, I'm only going to say this once. Back off and leave her alone.
Oh, here he is. Love, I've been going over your list, and I think you've missed a few things.
What sort of things?
Well, your wedding rings for starters.
Wow, we already know what we're doing with them.
Yeah, but they need to be on the list. And we need to be on top of everything, like place cards and table plans and I think we need an MC for the reception. I was thinking of slipping into Courtney Act's DMs.
It's slide and no.
What about matching robes? You know, long sleeves
No
or
robes.
short? Medium length then. And what about an ice sculpture? I think swans are always crowd pleasers. It's got something to do with
Gran,
their long necks.
no. We just want simple stuff. So no sculptures, no celebrity MC, and no release and white doves.
Oh, I'm right with you there. I think Gary and Prue can do that for us.
I need to get out of here.
So what's up, mate?
Oh, nothing. Just Gran's doing my head in.
Is there anything we can do to help, apart from give you a place to hide out?
No, it's just Gran being Gran. Yeah, I thought I'd take some pressure off Roxy, you know, and do the wedding planning. Yeah, I don't know what you're going to say, but I thought I could handle it.
You can't underestimate what chemo will do to your body, Karl.
I get that now, Davo. Anyway, Gran, she found me out the back half asleep and she took over everything.
Wait, Sheila's planning your wedding?
Oh, it's giving me a headache just thinking about telling Roxy.
I'm sure Sheila's heart is in the right place, but if it's still stressing you out, then it's probably not a good idea.
What am I supposed to do?
What about a wedding planner?
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea because you get to still have all the say and they do all the heavy lifting.
Plus, you still get all the credit because you hired them.
What, Gran?
You haven't answered any of my texts.
That's because I haven't looked at them.
Oh, well, hop to it, love, because I've just sent you a whole lot of table settings.
This looks like all olden days stuff.
It's timeless elegance, just like your grandfather and I had.
I'm going, Gran.
Well, not until you decide on what flavour we need for the chocolate fountain, dark or milk.
We don't want a chocolate fountain.
Oh, you've got to have one. It is the centrepiece of the dessert table.
You know what, Gran? Enough. I'm out. You're out. You're fired, all right? I'm going with a wedding planner.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. Gonna go get a wedding planner.
Well, I guess we fix that problem.
Surely we can sort out our own.
Of course we can.
I was driving, we were all right. Then you said you didn't know anymore. The way that you said my name wasn't the same as you ever said it before. You said that all of my feelings are tired, all of our memories, they're done, done, done. They're done, done, done. I said that all of my feelings are tired, surrender myself, I'm done, done, done.
What are you doing here? Harlow, I'm asking you a question.
What did you say to Terese?
Beg your pardon?
I know you're going out of your way to keep her and Grandad apart.
That was Teresa's choice to separate.
No, they both wanted counselling. That means Terese wants to work on their marriage.
That's not true.
It is. So what did you say to her?
Okay, time to leave.
Why are you spending so much time with her?
Harlow, I'm not answering your questions. Go.
Did Aaron say what he was doing?
Not to me. I think he's gone to get Jane's talking stick.
Oh, we're not at that stage.
I didn't want to bring this into it, but Freddie still hasn't met Isla.
And we can visit in the new year.
No, it's not the same as Christmas, David, and you know it. And besides, don't you want to get a little photo with them all in their little cousin crew outfits?
And what about Abigail? She's a cousin. What, so she misses out because she's in Wollongong?
It's not just that, David. It's my first Christmas without Mum. I just want to spend it with my family, with Mark and Ty and everyone.
Okay, you're literally using our daughter as a prop.
No, I'm not.
I think it's worse to be using Faye.
David, I am not.
Yes, you are. My mum hasn't met Isla yet. And like you said, Christmas is the perfect time.
Well, you know what? My mum never even got to meet Isla, so...
Okay, you two are as bad as each other. This is Isla's home, and if you can't see that, then there's no point in continuing the conversation.
What on earth is going on here?
Christmas is cancelled.